Last component of TMUX is paints, which by far is the most used component. So let's learn how to select paints both vertically as well as horizontally using the key bindings. We will also toggle horizontal and vertical paints. We will see paints through their index numbers. We will also resize them using the mouse support. Copy and paste data from one paint to another. At times, it is required to move and swap the paints with each other. We will move across the paint by swapping them using curly braces. Next, once we're done with this, we will exit the paint gracefully as we've done both with session and windows. This is by far the most interesting part of TMUX. We will walk through the TMUX paints. We'll start with creating paints both vertically as well as horizontally. And then we'll be switching between the paints. We'll do resizing of paints, and then we will learn two tricks. One, to toggle paints into various sizes and shapes, and also we'll learn how to highlight paint numbers. One of the very important aspects during TMUX handling is copying data from one of the paints to another one. We'll learn that as well using keyboard shortcut, and then we will learn how to swap paints. Eventually we will end this session by killing a few paints. So let's get started. I want to show you that we don't really have any TMUX session running, so let's create one. TMUX new minus a session 1 and a window 1. Okay, there you go. So just to show you that we just have one window, one session running. Okay, in this window 1, let's split the window into two panes, which is easy. You do prefix and percentage sign. There you go. So divides the window into two panes. Let's also divide the second pane into two panes, this time horizontally. So prefix and double quote. So overall we have three panes. We will see the number of pane as well, and there is a trick to it, which is prefix q. You saw 0, 1 and 2, and 2 was highlighted in red color. I'll do that again. It's prefix q. Whatever number we see in red, that means we are presently in that pane. Okay, right. Let me just show you the menu one more time. Okay, so we have one session, one window, but this time you would notice there's a plus sign ahead of window 1. How do we expand that? Is through right arrow key. I'll press that now, and what you see here are the panes. Okay, pane 0, 1, 2. Okay, and that way we can enter one of the pane as well. Right. Okay, that was creation of pane. So how do we switch between panes? There are two easy ways to do it. One, through mouse. Since we enabled in the conf file enable the mouse support, we can move across panes just by clicking our mouse in any of the pane. Okay, whichever pane we select, that becomes green. Okay, there is a keyboard shortcut as well, which is prefix and then arrow key, prefix and arrow key, this time down arrow key. And if I want to go to the left pane, I will do prefix left arrow key. Okay, so these are two ways of moving across panes. We can also just click and drag. Okay, alright, so I did click and drag. I could resize it. Okay, just in case if you don't like this layout, there's another trick, which is prefix and space key. Once you do that, it divides the three panes into equal size panes vertically. Not just that, if you do that one more time, it will present a different layout altogether. And here I'm going to do it now. Prefix, space, prefix, space. You see all those panes, prefix, space, one more time, right? So that's a cool little trick here as well. So we've now learned how to resize pane as well. If I want to toggle panes, rename these panes so that we can differentiate between them, right? So I'll do a simple export PS1, P1, okay. As I said earlier, it's sometimes it becomes really important to copy and paste content from one pane to another one, and it won't just work if you drag, because the moment you leave your mouse and try to paste it on the other one, it doesn't really work. So how do we do that is we do a prefix and starting square bracket. By doing that, we enter into copy mode. This allows us to copy content, which is now copied into buffer. I move to the right one, okay, and to paste it I will do prefix closing square bracket. Okay, now I do this to rename the pane to, I'll do pretty much the same, prefix closing square bracket and P3, right. Now suppose I am pinging in pane 1, 1.1.1.1, okay, and I move to pane 2 and I do something like if config, and I see that I need a bit extra real estate for my second pane and I want it to be bigger. So one way is I drag it, make it bigger. Alternatively, I can swap it with the left pane. How do I do that? Is prefix, this time starting curly bracket, moves me on the left hand side. So basically prefix and curly bracket swaps your existing pane with the previous one. Now if I do that one more time, see what happens. Prefix, start of curly bracket, so it moved me from here to here. Now if I want to go back and swap it with this one, I'll have to do the opposite, which is prefix and closing curly brackets. That's how you swap panes, just in case if you have to do that. Now is the time to kill a few panes. Let me kill pane 3 because it is not used at all, so I exit from it. That's it. If I validate it, prefix W, I should only see 2 panes. Yeah. Okay, pane 0 and pane 1, which means P1 and P2, P3 has vanished. So that's all about dealing with panes. Thank you.